welcome to the Idea Factory International Twitch stream. I'm Ari, and this is
David. And today we've got
a special guest.
Hi, I'm Maru. I killed Trillion.
This is why we brought her on. She basically is our resident Trillion killer. The only person we've ever talked to who's killed Trillion.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who've killed Trillion in Japan, but she was able to do it here.
This is the American.
This is the American Trillion killer right now. So we brought her on to show you guys some tips and tricks for how she took down Trillion and kind of like discuss the game a bit.
Yeah. So we're gonna kind of go over the general gameplay flow of the whole game because it's kind of confusing to know what to do from the start of it. So we got an expert right here, so we can kind of go through all of that.
Yes, and Umio as well.
Umio.
Yeah, Umio will be joining us for all of our Twitch streams to come. So we want to say hi, and
So
we
get
are
used to
watching.
that face.
Yeah, get used to that face. We are watching the Twitch chat. So is this game out yet? It says ARC91 911 MK2. No, not yet. It will be coming out on March 29th, April 1st for Europe, March 29th for America.
So next week.
Yes,
yeah,
that is exactly next Tuesday. So before we get started with our stream, just a few things. We are doing a few giveaways. Woo, 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 giveaways, always great stuff. And that would be for 2 standard editions of the game, and as well as the LE.
Ooh,
Limited
yes.
edition of Trillion God of Destruction.
It's a nice looking
Look
box.
how beautiful this outside box is.
Box
Box cover.
We do have the rest of the limited edition here, but I just want to show you
Yeah,
guys
you're not
the
just
box.
getting a box cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, box cover plus the things inside of it.
Unless you want the box
what a
cover.
deal.
You got the box cover. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah. Alright, so as you guys know, Trillion's kind of like a strategy, RPG, raising sim, roguelike kind of combination
If
of all
any of
those
you guys
things.
have been following our YouTube videos, which we have been posting on our YouTube page, there is a link to it down here somewhere. Down somewhere around here.
Over there. But yeah, so it combines a lot of different things, and we're gonna kind of go over how those things combine to make the whole Trillion killing experience
real for people.
Yeah. So
on screen we have Ash Media, who is the Overlord of Lust, and she's actually the 4th you get to use. So that means 3 Overlords have died. So
we are 3 Overlords dead right now.
So Trillion God of Destruction is about killing girls to kill Trillion, and we're at the 4th. So let's have this is a basic menu for like whenever you have an Overlord, but let's see how training goes.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and cover training first, and this is what you use to like boost up the stats that you get for each Overlord.
Yeah. And as you can see, there's little icons on each training. So if there's a character that's training in the thing that you choose to train for, you'll get a small percentage boost in the amount of stats that you boost for that.
Yeah, so I like choosing Reflex or Aura for most of my Overlords. So here's one training scene.
Oh wait, do that, can we?
Oh
yes, okay.
yeah.
I just want to try that out. Yeah. So yeah, there is some movement graphics here for certain characters.
Touchscreen.
Some touchscreen functionality.
Yeah.
So
all you have to do is swipe the screen.
Swipe.
Swipe, swipe, swipe. Pretty great stuff. So
this dialogue only comes over when you enter a training ground for the first time. So I actually haven't done it before. But yeah, that's what we do. We did great.
Media training,
Cool.
Great, you did great.
Thanks. Good job, Ash Media.
Good job to Ash Media too.
Yeah, as you can see, we gain a bit more experience points because we click on a training ground with a character icon over it.
And so Cerberus' support gave her 10% more training. So you're gonna want to choose the ones where the icons are present for each character.
And we also gained a training medal, which is something that you get whenever you do great or excellent in a training ground.
And so what can you do with those training medals exactly?
Let's see. If you notice that we also just got a token, which you get at the end of every day. But with the training medals, you can actually enter the Valley of Swords, which is a small dungeon where randomly generated, where a bunch of treasure chests and monsters appear for extra training, and you get the chance at finding really rare items and equips that you can't otherwise buy or obtain anywhere else in the game.
So this is really good in the beginning of the game, especially because you don't have too much money to like buy a lot of equipment. So it really depends on what you find in the Valley of Swords. And the Valley of Swords is kind of like where the roguelike elements come in.
Yes.
So
Go ahead
let's
and
check it out.
Sure. Yeah, so we're gonna use 5 training levels. That's fine.
I like how David says in the beginning of the game because so David and I have been playing Trillion, but we're not as good as Maru is at this game yet, so we're dying a lot. And we basically rely on the Valley of Swords to actually get equips and items. Because like Maru was saying, this is where all the rare stuff comes in, and plus these items also stack up. So if your Overlord dies, which she will, you can use the items here, and if you don't use it, take it into battle for Trillion, you can always use it for next Overlord that you're gonna have.
So yeah, as you can see, this is the basic battle simulation here.
You have
you can rotate the camera. That will help you do things like move diagonally. Also, you can like change the camera perspective if you want to look overhead. But let's stay close for now. And there's a treasure chest right in front of me. So
Get it!
Get it!
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what we got.
You opened it really fast.
I know.
Like, it takes me forever to open these treasure chests. Is that like...
That was the easiest treasure chest. This one's gonna take a few more hits. So
oh, I see.
So as you see, there's a turn counter on the top of the thing. And so every move that you make, every attack, every step, every action that you take, basically, is going to take up 1 turn. And so you're going to find a lot of treasures in these dungeons, but the thing is you have to find the exit before your turns run out, or else you lose all of those items that you found. So if you die in the dungeon, or if you don't get to the exit in time, then you're going to lose all of those items. So you really have to kind of strategize, even in here, about like what you're going to do. And I've had moments where there's like a really nice looking treasure chest, but I only had like 15 turns left, so I had to just like abandon it.
Yeah, it's like no, you can't do it. I've also had moments where I get chased by monsters, like and I'm not strong enough to kill them yet. Yeah,
they're all lining up to get you.
Yeah, they're there.
We just actually destroyed a good treasure chest. So this is a right in front of me. We have a equipment seal.
Seals.
Ooh,
yes.
Those are very valuable.
They're like your best friends.
You can only get them here. Or you can actually buy some at Faust's shop, but the ones that you get in the Valley of Swords are a lot more rare. So that guy in front of me, this jack-o'-lantern monster, actually blows up, so I don't really want to attack him directly.
Ooh, use Thunder Ray.
So yeah.
Thunder Ray!
Thunder Ray is, this is a fire wheel right now actually, so that will allow me to attack more than one monster.
I'll do something good.
So all the monsters that you see in here too, they each have their own special kind of skill that they have. So the jack-o'-lantern cat, he'll explode on contact, and the guy that she killed behind him gets stronger with every turn that you take. So, and this one, I think he paralyzes him.
He's a zombie, so if you kill him, he might come back to life. But it looks like we were lucky.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
But he does paralyze you. You saw that he spread on.
We just saw that paralyzing dust.
Cloud888. I think I know who that is. They ask, can you throw items at the monsters?
Unfortunately, you do not have items that do damage.
Yeah.
But
So
what you can do is you can use certain attacks that move you across the battlefield to save your turn count. So this one here will take me 3 steps forward.
I'm getting all
and you only take 1 turn doing it.
Yeah.
So that's really great.
But now I'm in front of a monster. I can do this again though.
Oh,
Not that.
crush.
Yeah, so it's actually an attack. So you can actually also.
So you can still move and attack with it.
Oh wow, you killed it really quick.
Most of the monsters here are 1-hit kills if you
Let me make
if you're powerful enough, which is technically the point. Because when you kill a monster, you get an extra turn bonus, and that applies very importantly against the battle with Trillion.
Yep.
Man, it's so crazy watching you do this because, like, I'm really bad at, especially Valley of Swords. Like, I always run out of turns and everything, and just to see you, like, actually going across the battlefield and killing monsters who look much stronger than the ones I've ever faced, I'm like, this is, like, too much for me right now. But, oh, so you can choose to not go out.
Yeah, absolutely. So, no. I've been attacked.
Oh, no.
I've actually equipped my Ash Media with a automatic counter, however.
Oh, nice.
But that wasn't enough to kill him, so. She fell
puts you
asleep.
to sleep.
Yeah.
So that one, when you kill him, he like releases a sleep cast, and then you lose some turns.
Yeah, but we're moving again, so.
And that's the easy one. You got Crystal Speed Ring.
I have that equipped.
We got a lot of really valuable.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, so
Good
this is my equipment or the items that I got. You got these really 3 valuable seals here and these 2 equipments and some potions. So I think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
That was a successful
out of here.
Valley of Swords.
Good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay, victory!
You also get experience points depending on the monsters that you
Mhm.
killed, and
And some gold.
some gold.
So let's look at those seals.
Sure.
Yeah,
little
take a
bit.
look at those seals, and that would be in the blacksmith, dark
yeah.
blacksmith shop.
You can visit the blacksmith. This is where you apply the seals, and
Whoa,
equip
you have a
them
lot
to
of seals on!
I know.
See, so it also takes money to release these slots that you can actually, like, you have to open the slots up and then use money, right, to get seals or Valley of Swords and then equip those seals.
Mhm.
It looks
So-
like I have
Oh,
Oh.
no. That happens sometimes.
So-
Keep talking about it. Go ahead. Yeah,
There we
there
go.
you go.
Oh, the scream and black
Awesome.
moment.
Yeah, so
We're
the
on.
blacksmith, you can do 2
Blacksmith,
things. You can add seals to your weapons, or you can also use the money that you have to increase the attack level of your weapons.
That
So
would
that
be
costs a
here,
lot of money too.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's jump in it.
Sure. I mean,
Why not?
As you can see, we actually don't have that much gold, and there are a couple ways to earn gold. One of them is to order money from the citizens. That does take a turn, right, or a day,
Yeah.
per se, a training cycle. And I mean, the other way is to do Valley of Swords and get gold from there.
Let's see.
yeah. So there are also we got the Super Fang seal in the Valley of Swords, and that raises your attack by 50.
Whoa.
My Ash Media, however, is actually a magic user. That's how I built her up. So the cool thing about Trillion is that since you have all these girls that constantly die, you can change the status, or like you can spread the stat attributes of each girl differently to experiment with what kind of battle style you want. And I made Ash Media a magic user instead of a physical attacker. So for her, I don't have much, but I have this, which will increase all her abilities plus 10.
Okay.
Whoa!
That's a good one.
I've
Yeah.
never
So
I've
the
not
characters
seen
are
these
pretty
seals yet.
like moldable, like you say, for like if you wanted to make them a really attack oriented one, physical attack oriented, or if you wanted to make them magical oriented, then you could do that.
Yeah, definitely.
But they do have like sort of natural affinities for being more physical or magic based.
Yeah, I would say that Ash Media, Ruche, and Propel they start off magic oriented, but you can definitely customize the stats
Mhm.
for whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I'm using Propel right now, and she's got like no magic.
Yeah.
But I made her super attack, physical attack heavy.
I think the very first few girls are more balanced, though,
Mhm.
right? So that it kind of teaches you how to play the game, and then as you kind of go on, you can kind of skew your girls a certain way or not.
Yeah.
Overlords.
Yeah, so I guess here we can also do an interact feature,
Okay.
which is
So interacting with your overlords is pretty important because it raises up your affection points, and the affection points are used sort of in lieu as HP and MP.
Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah,
so
we do have
it
a
sort of
trailer
acts
out.
as a buffer before your HP and MP of the overlord are used. So the higher that is, the longer you're gonna last in battle. So building up your relationship is really important.
So yeah, during interaction events, sometimes you get random things happen that will allow you to random scenes where you meet other characters that interact with your overlord as well. So it's a lot of like fun getting to know the other characters that are in the game.
And all the characters are very different and distinct from each other. And I think especially like the girls, they all have very different personalities, very different motives for wanting to destroy Trillion and protect the Underworld. Oh, and here we have a little visual novel style choice.
I didn't actually see what they asked me, but I
you
think
can go back if you press triangle. I think you can see the log.
Oh, perfect. So yeah,
Cool.
there's a history log you can choose. So they're asking, what is this?
oh,
Try
so
out our
it
new
seems
menu.
like we're trying, yeah.
So yeah, let's
I'll
try it.
Yeah.
And so based on how you choose, there's like random, if
You'll
you
get
get
some
certain
items.
items or money or anything like that.
I always feel like I make the wrong choices when
Me
I'm like,
too,
doing the
yeah.
dialogue choices.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, you're in a castle, lots of things happen.
Oh,
Oh,
Unfortunately,
fatigued.
it seems that the event was
that made you
tiring
tired.
But,
oh no.
So like in these interaction events, you get some like positive effects, some negative effects. It's
Yeah,
all
sometimes
pretty
you'll like
randomized.
learn skills. So,
Well,
Yeah.
actually, speaking of skills and things, aside from what's the word? The Blacksmith. What else can you buy at Palace Laboratory?
Let's check it out.
Oh.
'Cause I know that's like a really important part of the game. At least for me, it was really important defeating Mokujin, who we'll fight later.
So yeah, Palace's laboratory actually sells quite a bit, but you unlock more purchasable items with the amount of overlords that you kill. So I have all of these because I killed 3 overlords, and we have also a nice selection of devil envoys.
Oh wow!
She's got the fancy
You have the
ones.
fancy ones. Yeah. It's like, what is this?
So these come
leveled up
kind of
version?
later in the game. Oh, someone asked, can this game be beaten in only one
Nightcap
Overlord?
D.
So, oh yeah, Nightcap D said, can this game be beaten in only one Overlord?
What do you think, Maru?
I definitely think it's possible, but very difficult. Possibly impossible on the first playthrough.
Yeah,
I think.
on the first playthrough you're gonna have to make some sacrifices, but there is New Game Plus.
I think with New Game Plus,
Yeah.
you get some experience points and items passed down from your previous playthrough. So I think it does make it a lot easier in the New Game Plus mode.
Have you tried the New Game Plus yet?
Yes, I have the
Oh,
New
you did?
Game
Okay,
Plus.
cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to defeat Trillion? in New
I
Game Plus?
haven't defeated Trillion in New Game Plus, but
Oh,
I'm very close and I'm still on my first Overlord. So she hasn't died yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang though.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can save everybody.
Yeah.
At that point, it's
So we have our different types of devil envoys here. These are the vampy ones are all physical attackers. The Frankie ones are magic users, and we have our support mummies and our defense jack-o'-lanterns. So they go up to gold tier, which is like the most expensive, but also the most powerful.
So we have a close range. What's it? Combat? That's a
Yeah.
close range combat, and one's far range combat. Then we have support, and then the last one is magic.
Yeah, they all have different stats, as you can see here.
And so these guys are really helpful
Is there
in the
anything
battles
else you need
against
from the
Mokujin
game?
and Trillion.
I
They don't
see.
follow you into the Valley of Swords, but
Yeah.
um,
You can set devil envoys based on how much cap you have, and so like this capacity points you earn through training, and then but you would have to choose to put in that capacity points as opposed to putting in more to attack or defense. So you're really balancing like whether or not you get support in the battle or whether or not your overlord can hold herself by herself.
Yeah, so you set devil envoys the same way that you set equipment items. And here I have a maximum of 305 cap, which means that I actually can't equip more devil envoys than 2, even though I have 2 more in my inventory.
unless you took out the gold Frankie.
Yeah, but the gold Frankie is the powerful one.
They're so
Sure.
strong.
But let's put in a Jack Devil here.
Yeah, so you can see a difference.
So there's a maximum of 5 that you can bring with you in the battle.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You have so much capacity points too. Like I just keep comparing myself right now, and it's like this is what I will be in the future. But for now, I'm like 33
This is the
overlords
future
in.
us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So we've interacted, and now let's check out another thing that you can do, which is the Underworld prize. And so at the end of every day, you get a token. And these tokens are really important in developing your relationship with your Overlord too, because it's like a random gotcha thing.
What is that? Pro company track.
yeah. So every
Oh,
Overlord has a
Oh,
favorite item that you can give her. It's like you gift these to your Overlords, and if you give them something they really love, then they'll really love you.
Yeah.
What do you know?
What should we give Ashmedia?
Ashley,
So I
is
think
there a
she-
punishment with?
Yeah, is there anything sexual that we could give her?
I do not believe I have that here. Actually, It's gonna
What do
be
you guys
so
want
long.
to give Ash Media?
Yeah, what
So,
should Ash
let's
Media
see,
get?
like, what
do you
chat
think
wants?
she's gonna like?
Lazy and cool. You kind of go through it slowly.
Super 3D book.
Bat umbrella. Rainbow rubber ball.
Ocarina.
Devil's eye sunglasses.
Jealous cat. We have one vote for the
We have
jealous
one
cat.
vote for jealous cat.
Jealous cat. That's that chocolate.
Yeah.
I believe that was chocolate.
So
Or it's called a
Undead Witch
grr
says
cat.
something
That's
sexual.
grr
PM me blonde hentai. Says rainbow rubber ball. Rainbow rubber ball is almost
That's
sexual.
almost sexual. Fine.
Let's
Oh,
see.
let's decide.
Let's see
I
what
like
the
that. I like that.
Yeah,
option.
let's see what the
Rainbow rubber
rainbow rubber ball.
She's okay with it.
She
She's
kind of
alright.
liked it.
Kind of liked
If they like it, if they really like it, they'll get like
Like
yellow
the-
hearts.
Yeah, it's like yellow hearts. And it says they love it.
Mhm.
And then you
Yellow
can give
hearts.
gifts up to 3 times in one day.
Yeah.
So that's really important too for building up the relationship. And you can see in the top right corner, there's that 100% heart.
Oh wow, you already have 100% affection points.
I think the rubber ball did it actually.
Yeah,
So
I
she
think
was
because
at,
we were
like,
at like 90 something.
Wow. Okay.
So good job, guys.
Good job.
And we have one more day here. So
Oh, so we have one more day
okay.
left till Trillion.
yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah.
another thing you can do with your day is receiving money or taxes from the civilians of the Underworld. Looks like they gave me
Wow.
25,000. That's quite a lot of money. Yeah.
I got like 2,000, 4,000 else.
So the amount of money that you obtain from your taxes depends on how high your cap level is, actually.
Oh, I see. I was gonna ask, is
I
like
didn't know
affection
that.
points or anything? Because I don't get that much money
Yeah.
when I do this. So.
Okay, so once the cycle or the 7 days go through in a cycle, then you end up fighting Mokujin, who's kind of like the surrogate Trillion, and he's there to like train you and see how good you are and if you are prepared for battle. So before you go into usually before you go into battle with Mokujin, you want to check that you've got all your devil envoys equipped, you've got all your items equipped too, because if you don't set the items that you're going to bring into battle, then she'll basically not have any items.
Yeah. The Frankie's pretty cute. Cause
Yeah, Frankie's super. The Frankie devil is like. And
Yeah,
he like hops
so,
across.
these are my basic stats going to battle against Mokujin right now. Let's see if we're successful. So his Mokujin is designed to do exactly all of Trillion's moves, so he's like considered practice battle for, you know, very important battle. So she's much really these guys here,
Oh,
which is
so
good.
strong. Yeah, so that's basically this is kind of how the Battle of Trillion looks like, but they will be much stronger, and Trillion is 10 times more terrifying. The first time I defeated Mokujin, I thought I would be prepared for Trillion, but after like my very first Trillion fight, I was like, no, Trillion is like 10 times harder than this.
You can also get rid of these mines
I
in your
can
way.
feel my magic.
Because once you step into the aggro area, that's when you do damage.
So those squares right there show the aggro space, and then when they light up near red, that's when you know that it's about to attack you. And then the devil envoys are back there helping you out.
It's still alive, it seems.
Oops, sorry. Every now and then I shake the thing.
So these guys actually knock you back when they attack you, which is kind of inconvenient.
They're
'cause-
annoying. Do you have lie?
Horrible.
What's that?
Lie, the attack?
I actually do not. No. These are her physical attacks. I have 2 magic attacks here. 1 support attack.
Ooh, do devil bind.
They're not within my range.
Darn.
I'm not sure if I've leveled this up enough to kill them, but let's
Play a
see.
bit long.
I do believe Double Bind will actually.
It draws the enemies closer together. So it's a good way to kind of set up.
Like an AoE.
Well, Frankie killed him.
Good job, Frankie!
Yeah, so as you can see, my Double Envoys are actually helping me out a bit. The defense Double Envoy has already taken a bit of damage, but my magic one has done some killing, it seems.
Because he's gold.
So he did it again.
Oh wow, good job. Oh, and then he did it.
And there's the attack log is appearing at the bottom right hand corner. But since Ashmi is a magic user, I think she's actually within range to start fighting Mokujin. Actually, no.
Almost.
Oh, you're brave. Like, usually when I
Yeah,
see
I
it's
get
yellow,
really
I'm just like, I get out of the way.
The moment like the faces turn yellow for me,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
I
I need
know.
to leave right now. Oh yeah, I'll smash you! That's like what he means. Every time I hear that, I just want to punch his face.
No, we are in the red space, which means that he will attack us.
So, what you want to do here is these physical attacks, like we saw in the Valley of Swords, they can also add some movement in fewer turns. So, just put a Flame Dragon out of the attack zone and into this.
And survive. And instead, the
relatively
poor
safe-
double envoys!
You just trapped all your envoys there.
They just got blown back. Actually, one of them died.
Oh
So,
no!
well, I think we can make it without him, so.
Here's something special from me.
So these attacks, they all kind of have different areas of attack, and this Thunder Ray, you can see like the red marks that show up. That's the area that you can select from within, and then you can choose the square that you want to attack.
So Hasaniko asks, here's a random thought, why can't we just send this guy to fight instead of us? Unfortunately,
Something
it's a
good.
story plot point kind of, but a lot of monsters are residents within the circles of the underworld, like Mokujin or not the double envoys, but the other residents
This is
aren't.
the
They
end.
can't pass killing miasma.
Yeah.
So-
So when Trillion's asleep, he like releases this miasma,
Mhm.
and it basically kills anybody that gets within its zone.
So the only people that can approach it are double envoys who were created by Faust,
Time to
using the
punish
central
you.
power of the Ring of the Tyrant, or the Overlords who have the Ring of the Tyrant on, and this was created from Zeabolos.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
So I'm
really
actually,
cool story
Ooh,
plot.
fire wheel.
Here's something special from
That's
me.
Jada's favorite Fire Wheel.
Because it's got that range.
I'm definitely spamming Thunderwave right now because I've like maxed out that attack. But I can.
Oh, you're gonna be attacked soon.
Yeah. I
Run!
actually do not believe that Fire Wheel right now that we're in any position to use this. 'Cause,
It'll get his foot. Oh wait, no, it won't.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh,
So you can like actually go into aerial head view. This helps with figuring out where your attacks are gonna land.
Mhm.
So let's get out of here since we're about to be attacked.
Very
I'm
important.
getting all
Cool.
So right next to him.
But you're out of that attack range. And your Frankie survives.
Yeah, he's still there. 'Cause he's a gold Frankie, that's why.
So he's actually like smarter AI. to
Yeah,
help you
since
out.
we're right here, actually, we can also use a physical attack
Physical.
right now.
Oh,
So
crap.
you guys can see on the bottom there's that purple gauge that says 89,340k, and that's your
Wow,
affection
okay.
points. So you can see as she,
Oh shit.
oops,
Run!
as she, oh, you got to get it.
I think we can get out
You
of
can
here.
jump over to back there.
Yeah.
So we were
I
just
think
talking
you're-
about the miasma earlier. These purple spaces you see on the screen, that's the miasma. If you go into it, you will get hurt.
Prepare
Seems like I have to go first, though, 'cause I have to get out of the red zone.
So better to get hit by the miasma and suffer 2 million damage than get killed
I'm gonna
altogether.
absolutely kill. Yeah. So
Oh no.
Change the view. There we go.
we're actually gonna go back now.
Yeah, so we're about 30 minutes into the stream at the moment, so we should
How do you
a
like
giveaway.
this?
Oh,
If you don't say. So, first question. from
Question
Umu.
one.
Question 1.
This is for
How do you
a
like
standard
this?
edition,
Standard edition
of Trillion.
Trillion.
God
And
of
for
Destruction.
God of Destruction for the PS Vita, compatible with the PS TV, so
Yep.
you don't need a Vita necessarily to play it. How
Here's
many
something
double envoys
special
are
from
there? And what kind?
Yeah, what are the types of
What are the
double
types of
envoys
double
that
envoys?
you
So,
can
what do they
use?
do?
There's one right there.
There's one right there.
There's one right
You
there.
guys can name.
Hint. There's one right there.
So go ahead and let us know. And we'll come
Time
back
to
in like
punish
5
you.
minutes. And this is for the giveaway question for the standard edition. I will go ahead and repeat it. How many double envoys are there? And
I can feel
What?
my magic.
and let's not include like double envoys. Double envoys, everyone. I'm seeing people answering for overlords right now.
Yeah, you guys are answering for Overlord. The devil envoys are the little pig guys.
Yes, that would be the little gold pig on the screen. How do you want to say
This is
anything?
the end.
And let's not include like the gold, silver, or bronze types. Just like the types of double envoys. Not overlord.
I'm seeing a lot of sevens, and I'm gonna tell you that 7 is not right.
7 is not.
Oh,
the
you
answer.
killed Mokujin.
Yeah, I did. Seems like we did great, guys. So you get experience points after you kill Mokujin. You also get affection
Hasaniko
points.
said 4, which is
Hasanika says 4. Okay.
that's correct.
Yeah. So let's take a look.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a winner.
Hasaniko.
Hasaniko, congratulations.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and send us a private message, and let's go take a look at those double envoys. We
Yeah.
have Vampy, Double, Frankie,
Or-
and Mummy. Right?
And if you switch the view,
Bambi, Frankie, Mummy, and Jack.
yeah,
and Jack.
and if you press triangle on it, it'll show you. So
They
we
all
got the
have-
close combat,
Mm-hmm.
close combat.
These 4 are close combat. We got range
Ranged.
combat.
Yeah. So congratulations to Hasaniko.
Sport.
You won our first standard edition
Is
of
there
Trillion
anything else
God
you need?
Destruction for the PS Vita.
Come
Good
again.
job.
Good job! So we will also be giving out another standard edition and a limited edition.
Let's check out the stat increase because we haven't got to.
Oh
really see
yeah,
that.
let's see how this works out.
So after you do all that training and you get points in like mana, spell, reflex, all of those things, then you can use that to allocate what you're gonna level up for your character. So you can put points into HP, MP, attack, defense, magic attack, all kinds of stuff. And one of the more important, but like sort of more esoteric, I guess, things that you can boost up is her speed. And with speed, that increases how many actions you can take before Trillion takes an action. So that becomes really important in the Mokujin battles and Trillion battles, especially later on, because he's going to start spamming attacks, so you want to be able to get as many moves in before they can start doing that.
Yeah, so you can buy passive skills, which are actually very useful in like helping you raise your status points during battle or etc. Doing more crit damage, being able to dodge better. And you have your active skills, of course, which are both physical and magic. Since Ashmedia is a magic user, I'm going to purchase magic attacks instead of physical attacks.
Very
once you're done with
important.
that, and then you pay in your experience points. Obviously, we have a lot to spare. And as you can see, we can no longer purchase intelligence and resistance points. So, but we can do HP, we can do MP. Just more HP. But yeah, so obviously there's a lot of customization options. You can change how you build up your different overlords depending on these, and choosing different passive skills, experimenting with different active skills. Yeah.
Ooh, you're a master in the parry.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I don't have
I've
any
never
parry.
seen a master.
I don't have parry on.
So, yeah.
Because someone's asking, I'm gonna get Coolio.
Oh yeah, someone was asking a really important question, which is, where are Umio's 6 shades? Well, we're gonna go get them right now. We have regular Umio, and Kumio he's just chilling, but I think he's here. Sounds like someone cool enters the office. There he is. There's 6 shades Umio.
Because someone asked. I noticed there's a lot of conversation going on about this. Here's Coolio. He sits on our support desk, actually. Our customer service emails are answered by him.
Oh, the Undead Witch asked, IFI, what are your favorite girls in this game? So I think we all have
our own favorite
we
Overlord.
all have our own favorites right
Oh
now.
my goodness. Okay, so for the Undead Witch's answer, my favorite is Levia, and that's the childhood best friend. She's the blue Overlord, which
And
we haven't
she's the
seen.
Overlord of Envy.
Envy, yes.
So she gets pretty jealous when Zeabolos, who you're playing as, is talking to anybody else.
Like
but-
other Overlords, or even when you don't use her as like the first Overlord to go against Trillion, she's like, no, you should send me instead. I think she's great.
My favorite is Begor, who is the green one. She's the older sister and the Overlord of Sloth. I just think sleepy characters are very adorable.
She talks like this.
Yeah, she does.
And I think my favorite is gonna have to be Ashmedia.
Oh, of course
this
it would
one,
be.
this one.
Yes.
She's
I actually
great.
didn't even know.
I really like how her weapons kind of reflect. Her weapons are called Inku and Succubus, I think. So it's an obvious reference to Incubus and Succubus, which is great.
All the Overlords have names for
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, go back to the item or character. Sorry.
Oh, right. So, in the character section, you can, this is where you set your equipment, actually. And, we have all these, the status effects appear, the skill effects appear, in the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, someone asked, are all the Overlords... Shinobi Phantom asks, are all the Overlords based on the 7 deadly sins or something?
Yes, they
They are. So, as you're playing through the game, you'll notice that you have 6 Overlords that you're fighting with, and so the one that's missing is the Overlord of Wrath, and that is actually Zeabolos, who you play as. He was formerly the Overlord of Wrath, but now he is like the Great Overlord of everything.
He's the Great Overlord, so he's like the King of Overlords.
Yeah.
So that spot for Overlord Wrath is open, while the other 6 are taken by the Overlords that are sent to fight against Trillion. Very important information to know for story points.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert!
You pretty much learned that in the first part of
Yeah,
the game.
but
So.
they do talk about him being the Overlord.
Yeah. So this is Asperger's stats. These are passive skills and her active skills. And if you notice here, these ones at the bottom are actually the death skills, which when every Overlord dies, they have the final attack against Trillion. And these are your 5 options at that.
So it's kind of like their final sacrifice that character can make, and it kind of makes it so that their sacrifice is not for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really helpful in allowing you to kind of fight against Trillion. One of them, it can like seal the one part of Trillion, so they can't attack with that or with their hand or whatever part that you want to try to seal. You can also expand how much time you get to train, so you can get stronger before you fight Trillion. There's also the Demon Barrier, which what does that one do again?
Demon Barrier extends the training period.
Oh, that's the one.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that would mean that you have more cycles and more days to train your Overlord against the battle for Trillion. Against.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which can be very important, especially if you don't want that Overlord to die.
Mhm.
Very sad.
So should we actually fight Trillion now?
Yeah, so let's check out the Trillion battle. So you guys have seen sort of the general lead up to
Before we
all
show
the
you
battle.
that,
And now we're going to switch over to a Trillion battle, but first
third edition comes with a reversible cover. So you see right here. So this is the Japanese cover we have. And I have one of the posters right here to show you guys. It's a very good example of the size you're gonna get for reference. Really huge.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than my head.
It has all the Overlords actually in the
Yeah.
water.
They're in the back. Right here. Super cool.
And so we actually switched over to Fegor, which is the Overlord's Sloth, the green one, the big sister, and my favorite Overlord.
Yay!
Yeah. So let's go. Let's take
and
a look
this is-
at her weapons and stats.
Yeah.
yeah, let's check her out for a little bit.
So well, let's begin with looking at her. So these are her stats.
Oh,
Whoa!
look at that attack.
I built her as a glass cannon, so physical attacking instead of magical attacking, and obviously I thought speed was very important because I want to like do a lot before Trillion tries to attack me.
Because if you're gonna focus on physical attack, you're gonna have to get in close. So you wanna have enough speed to like kind of jump around him.
She has different attacks than Ash Media, and also all the Overlords come with inherent passive skills that are unique to them. For Figor, she has this skill called multi-attack, which means that every time she attacks normally, it's actually 2 attacks, so double the damage. Yeah.
That's insane.
So when an Overlord dies, they get to pass on all of the skills, or do they pass on?
No, when an Overlord dies, you actually pass on experience points, which are the reflex, charm, taste points you see at the bottom left of the screen. And in terms of actual skills, you don't get any of that. You have to purchase these, or like exchange them. So you can definitely
You can rebuild your character.
start off any Overlord and build them physical, magical, any way you want them. And to actually, there is actually an opportunity to get inherent skills by each Overlord if you battle against Overlords. So like if the Gore happened to challenge you while you were using Ashmedia, then if Ashmedia won, she would actually get multi-attack into her passive skill inventory. And
Alright, so let's take a look at the Blacksmith. We have Fegora's weapons here, righty and lefty +1. So what does righty and lefty +1 mean?
Righty and lefty means that +1 means that I have paid once to increase the attack power.
Oh, okay.
of
So
the
every
weapon.
time you pay, you can that number goes up and shows how much you've increased.
Look at all of those seals that you have.
Yeah, like, but you have no money, so you obviously spent all of these money.
Definitely. It's actually it can get kind of pricey to unlock the seals.
Yeah.
So I'll pay for them since I've paid for them all. I think the last seal actually cost like 60,000 or something to unlock.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I built her as a physical attacker, so I have a lot of Fang seals, and Fang seals increase her attack. So
Ah, nice. So each of the girls has a name for their weapons, right? And
Yeah.
so hers happens to be
So,
righty.
yeah.
and
Righty
lefty.
and
They're
lefty.
her like
They're
sleeves.
her hands.
she
That's
attacks,
her
she attacks
sleeves.
with her sleeves. So righty and lefty.
It's really
Boom
adorable.
Cannon says, for a lazy person, she has a high attack rate and surprisingly high speed rate.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is
it's true.
Yeah, and that would be only because of the way Maru's customized Fegor.
Yeah.
Obviously because that's your favorite character.
Yeah.
So
So I intend to win with this build, actually.
And as you can see, so Trillion takes on a couple of different forms throughout the game. And in the background, you can see we're about to fight Trillion in
this is
their
the
second form.
dragon form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
dragon
in this Trillion
form.
dragon form, I have lost 5 overlords.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it shows your defeated characters.
So
like,
she's on her
right
last
there.
Overlord right now.
Yeah. So
And-
I better win with this one.
Yeah.
But actually, there is a gem of love you get after you kill all your overlords that allows you to revive your
One of them.
favorite. Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
but you can only revive one that you have 100% affection for. So it is very important for the girl that you like, make sure you give her gifts and treat her well.
Treat her well.
Just
Yeah.
like real life.
Shall we advance in the battle now?
Do you have all your items and everything set up? Let's make sure you've got your
let's
double on
let's
voice.
check that
At 3:45, we're going to be doing another giveaway, so that'll be in about 2 minutes. While we're preparing here, setting up double envoys and all that.
We only have one
That's
double
all you
envoy
have
this
space
time.
for, though.
Yeah. So I didn't
What's she
really
like?
raise her cap status up a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Because you're focusing on attack and more things like
But I
that.
have my items. She's prepared to use them all.
Manga beef.
So you can only take in the items that you've equipped here to the Trillion battle.
So if you wanted to add, let's try that out and see, like, if you wanted to add that manga beef in.
Yeah, so
Then
you
you'd
can
have to
also
physically-
you can check what it does first by using a triangle button for item info.
This will definitely
And,
do it.
yeah.
So yeah, all the items you see on the left side of the
Smells bad,
screen,
tastes
that's what you're gonna bring into battle. So you will have to make sure that you take the items out of storage into battle. I messed up the
Also-
first time and I didn't bring anything.
I messed up the first time. I didn't put any equipment on.
Oh
So that
yeah.
was my mistake.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I get all that equipment? I was assuming that it was like
It just
automatically
auto-
equipping.
yeah, it does not.
It does not.
Yeah, so also obviously, since the Overlord potentially dies in battle, everything she takes with her also disappears. So
Right. So use
you're
all
gonna
your
do it.
resources sparingly. So
Yeah.
right before we go into the battle, let's do one more giveaway. It's a minute before 3:45, but I think we can go ahead and do
I
it
think we
now.
can get away
Yeah.
with it.
So this will be for the standard edition of Trillion again. This Trillion God Destruction for PS Vita. The question is, what is the name of Fegor's weapons? So we actually had that up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were
it was-
talking about
we were
that.
just
We were
talking
talking
about
about
that
it.
quite extensively. So,
If we were paying attention.
if you were paying attention, chat, what is the name of Fegor's weapons? And that was in the Blacksmith screen, if anyone remembers that. Let's see. Oh!
Oh, you got
We
it.
got one.
The tails won.
I think you won before, though.
Righty and
Tails won.
lefty. Yeah.
Have you won before?
Tails?
Please be
That name
honest.
sounds familiar.
It does sound very familiar. Waiting for an answer. I mean, well, technically, there's no. You could reward them
Yeah.
again.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So the tail.
Oh.
Oh, the feature.
Well, that was
Sure.
it.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I mean,
Well, it was a different game.
Yeah. we'll have one more giveaway for another standard, and but for now, the winner of this one is the
It's
Tails one.
Congratulations,
So-
you won.
Message us privately on the Twitch chat,
Mhm.
and then we'll have another giveaway, and then we'll have the limited edition giveaway
Yeah.
at the end of this.
So let's go ahead and type that so they can get confirmation. Great stuff. You won. that's for standard edition, and then we'll be giving away another standard edition, and as well as an album. I mean, you've done it before. You know how to message us.
Yeah,
Congrats.
So, I think we are prepared to head into battle now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go into battle.
So this is Trillion's dragon form.
So when does Trillion's dragon form? Like when do these formations come out?
I think once you deal damage to 1/3 of his HP, he transforms into a dragon Trillion, and his attacks change. So you have to relearn how to dodge everything, and it becomes a bit more challenging.
Oh my goodness, your weapons, righty and lefty, look so huge.
Yeah, my figures, righty and lefty, they're actually really large because when Boucher died, I used the Death Skill Fortification, which makes her weapons overpowered. I mean, overpowered is not the right word to use, but
They're
I guess
stronger.
A lot stronger.
Yeah. So, let's see here. We're in the Arctic Ridge, which
my
is the
goodness.
second layer of the Underworld, which means Trillion has destroyed the first layer.
Yeah,
Only the
so
first layer?
as you go through the game, if you retreat from battle, Trillion will end up. You get more time to train, but Trillion will eat through some of the Underworld. So if Trillion eats all the way to the Underworld's core, or you lose all your Overlords, then it's pretty much game over. And as you can see, the attack patterns are a lot different from how Mokujin was fighting before,
Yeah.
and Mokujin was emulating the first form.
Oh no, your double envoy was
Sacrifice. He's alive though, yeah,
Bowser.
he's okay.
He's got pretty high health.
I think
has, like, a health
Trillion
bar.
does a lot more damage to your Overlord than he does to your Devil Envoys. So I'm actually going to proceed towards him from this point on with tactics, which is a tactic that is going to raise up my passive skill, Solid Mind.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
that's one of my favorites. Let's take a
So what
look
does
at
Solid Mind do?
it. Yeah, Solid Mind.
Oh, it's back there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I've leveled it up to 3, and it means that the damage of increases by the number of turns times 8% if attacking without moving. So if you use an attack to move across the battlefield, that's considered not moving and attacking. So
Wow.
you can stack the damage up to, I think it was 200%.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
And
crazy.
that is how.
And so that's really how you deal the amazing amounts you do.
Oh yeah, it's going up by 8 each time.
Yeah. So he has a trillion HP, and we gotta take him down with this girl. So.
Prepare yourself.
Also, really, beating Trillion is a combination of using passive skills
Great.
as well as active.
Yes, definitely.
And you really have to know what you're building your character as. Like, there's not a lot of space to try to make them an even build, I guess. You
Yeah,
really have to
yeah.
focus on one thing in order to
Prepare
make them good.
yourself.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna move over to the left here instead of going for him. I'm going to be using
Oh, Frankenstein.
Julio is just like watching in horror now. Julio's like, this is too much for me.
He has his little minions in my way, but I'm gonna try
This
pass
should
by
do
them
it.
right now.
So what do those minions do? Per se? Are they also like double envoys for Trillion? or-
They're Trillion's new hands, actually.
Oh, my goodness.
And they attack me, so
Great.
I have to run away from them.
So you don't want to get touched by them at
Yeah.
all.
They are not
Oh, yeah.
one-hit kills, so...
Oh no.
Moving around.
Oh no.
This is like Trillion if Trillion can move, but I'm actually approaching him here. And it seems like he's summoning minions in the back.
Yeah.
But these are one-hit kills, so I should be fine.
So you're attacking Trillion's tail right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So his tail highlighted in red because within my reach, I'm gonna use my level 3 cannon spike physical skill to do as much damage as possible to him right now.
Prepare yourself.
So for those of you who are just tuning in, right now we've covered pretty much training, the basics of training, equipping your Overlord correctly,
This should do
items you can bring into battle, passive skills versus active skills, etc. And now we are here fighting Trillion in his dragon.
Second. Yeah.
So Trillion
So-
does transform.
When you did the charge, the highest level charge attack, does that attack twice? Or cannon spike?
It was cannon spike, and
That
this
attacks
is
twice?
it is an attack that in itself the attack attacks once and then twice. So I don't
Oh,
think
I
this
see.
is a result of Figor's.
Okay.
It's Figor's normal attacks, which would deal 2 damage. That is an actual animation. That's just the damage is increased by twice.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
And then as you see in the little log on the bottom, as you attack the tail, it also pops up showing the endurance of that. So once you bring that endurance down to 0, then the armor is removed.
It breaks.
Yeah.
It breaks, and then that means you can do more damage to that part. And I'm not sure, but does it also decrease the amount of damage that that part does to you?
I'm not sure about that, but unfortunately, when every time you face off against Trillion, the armor does reset the next time you face off against him.
no.
But if you use the death skill part seal in order to seal off his body parts, then you can remove his armor permanently.
This should
Oh.
do it.
But that is a death skill.
So you have to make some
You do have to
sacrifices
die.
get there. It looks like the hands are inching towards
It
you.
looks like they're coming towards me.
You're also in the red
Yeah,
zone.
my double envoy is not doing its job, but since we are in the red, we have to get out of here.
As PME Blonde Hentai is saying,
Oh.
Trillion clothing. It's a Trillion costume break, basically.
Yeah.
Which is a reference to Nephew,
Nephew.
which just came out on PC actually.
Yeah.
So thanks for letting us put in that
Like that.
product insert. Nephew just came out on PC. I think that was this week, this Monday, this past Monday, and it's 40% off for this week. So you guys can go check it out on Steam.
Yeah.
Yay!
So yeah, my solid mine has actually gone up to 120% now.
Wow.
We won't
Wow.
let you go.
I'm gonna cap at 200.
To answer Nightcap D, this is not the final battle with Trillion.
There's more.
There's more. That's what, we'll leave it at that. There's more. This is not the end, and that's just how overwhelming this boss really is.
I remember the first time I played against Mokujin, I was so excited because I beat him in Trillion battle. It's just like you realize how much
you just,
how much more you need to train.
Well, it looks like Trillion's hand has reached me, so it's time to run away. My devil envoy is all the way back there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
So yeah.
if you feel like
He's
the
level
tides
up.
of battle has kind of got you cornered, then you better
Prepare
use some
yourself.
skills to get you out of that. Oh, Kasanoco is saying that they want to give their prize to the Undead
Oh.
Witch. Okay, that's fine.
Sure. No problemo. So we'll just need the Undead Witch's information instead. How nice of you! You are a saint. But you know, thank you for tuning in to this game. I mean, this is really just a way for us to give you guys back, you know, for all the interaction and feedback that you guys give us here on the stream.
Yeah.
We really appreciate the audience and just being able to talk about the game. It's just like that's what we love doing, so it's really great.
Ooh, you got out just in time.
Yeah, it seems like he's gonna do his miasma, so that reappears again. Trillion's first form had that as well. And so
Prepare yourself.
So there are some reminiscent moves from Trillion's first form, but there are a lot of differences. Everyone is praising
that's poison
Masahiko.
underground.
Yeah.
And I can actually go over there and take some damage, but you know, it's gonna hurt her.
Oh, please.
Oh, your damage is up by 200%.
Oh yeah, so it's capped. My solid mind passive skill.
So if you moved and you just took a step forward at this point, would it reset?
It would go back
Oh,
to
wow.
0, and I do no longer want to do that, so I'm gonna continue moving with it.
And you can also see, as you're going through the battle, Trillion is actually moving forwards. And if you see behind Frankie, there's a blue line in the way back. So if Trillion reaches that line, that means that you've lost the battle, even if you have full health and everything.
So you can kind of
He's-
see it over there.
Yeah.
Ow.
Very bad.
So you gotta plan for that too. If you
Yeah.
think you're not gonna make it before he gets to that thing,
Yeah.
then
If he does cross the finish line, though, you kind of get more time to train your Overlord and come back to face him again. So for our next SE giveaway question, we're going to give away 3. Since we did have a previous winner who won the last standard edition, I'm going to ask, what is the passive skill that Maru was using to stack up all these damage points? What was the name of that passive skill? We talked about it for quite a bit.
Well, I can no longer continue, or else you'll see it. Yeah.
We don't want to show it on screen, but let's ask. Question from the Way to God: why does this kid talk like she's super sleepy? That is one of Figora's Moe points, actually.
she's the overlord of sloth, so
Mhm.
she's sleepy all the time. That is
That is not the passive skill.
Oh, that's kind
Very
of
close,
difficult.
Tater.
Yeah, that is close.
There you
Oh.
go!
Very
Jam
nice.
it to gamer, congratulations.
Jam
You
it to
won.
Gamo.
Jam it to
Gamer.
gamer.
Sorry.
Jammy
Jammy.
to gamer?
Yeah, so I'm actually
Jammy.
gonna use the
So you get standard
physical
edition.
skill right now.
Congratulations, please message
Very
us. And we're gonna use the physical spell right here.
Yeah, so this one will actually not only attack Trillion, but also move me a space backwards. So that will also keep Solid Mind at 200%
Prepare
and
yourself.
allow me to escape this red lives.
Yeah, Trillion, Dragon Force, much less scared than the original.
He hasn't done it yet, but he also has these wind attacks that will move you across the battlefield against your will. And we're very lucky so far. I'm gonna move a bit forward now to get this choice. So
Prepare yourself.
instead of the poison, it seems like I've entered another attack range though, which is a problem. But you know, just avoid the red
Prepare
squares.
yourself.
When you're in an orange square, you're almost in trouble. But,
Yeah.
oh. I'm not on a red square. Yeah, this is orange. I gotta stay
Yeah.
here. I will stay.
You're good
here.
for a turn.
One turn.
So easy.
Oh. So we can come down and we still have a ways to go. Yeah, see,
Oh, how
it's a
scary.
good thing I'm not in front of you.
Yeah, I was like, this is why you were standing in the back the whole time.
Yeah, but I definitely gotta get out of here now. So I'm gonna go use another attack skill to do that. And this is Tetrid Slash.
Oh,
and
that
that
was
will
it.
bring me back.
I was thinking
to-
about getting that one.
It's hard to see.
I haven't gotten it
What
yet.
does
But I
it do?
gotta
Oh, yeah.
zap
So
far
it'll
back.
attack forward, and then that yellow square is where she'll move to.
Oh, so you attack forward and then move to the back.
Nice.
So definitely use your turns to do as much damage as possible while also staying safe.
So we have a question,
Saberkins
yeah, from
asks,
Saberkins.
are your overlords gone forever if they die?
Yes.
Short answer is yes. So there is permadeath in here, so if you feel like you're not
Prepare
gonna
yourself.
win in the battle against Trillion, then you should retreat. And that is an
Yes.
option. It'll just kind of let Trillion eat more of the Underworld. But
Which is
that allows you to
Yeah.
train your Overlord for a little bit longer.
If he does
but-
eat all the Underworld though, game over, so you don't want that to happen. You don't always
Yeah.
want to be, you know, retreating. But you also can revive the Overlord. So you'll get an option to revive one Overlord who you're 100% affection with at the very, if you run out of Overlords,
Yeah.
basically.
And if you go through New Game Plus, then the experience points and everything kind of carry over.
Mhm.
So you can probably get through the game in New Game Plus without sacrificing all of your overlords.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you'd be able to like one punch man Trillion, but yeah.
Imagine if you could.
If One Punch Man was an overlord,
Yeah, it would be over and like flat.
that'd be great.
Yeah, that's what we need, but
Yeah.
we have
Figure
the
they've all
boards
lost
righty and
their
lefty.
Righty and lefty punches. It's right punch, left punch.
Oh, Frankie's still hanging in there.
Oh,
He is definitely
He's
there.
alive!
He's all the way
He's
back there.
He is very
He's
safe,
like, I ain't trying to get in that mess right now.
If you look at his HP bar, which is above the
Yeah.
doors, he's doing completely fine. He's
Yeah.
doing better than
Right
I
there.
am, I think. So,
why is he
I'll
like?
get
Is
out
he
here.
back at the starting line?
Grit your teeth.
He's definitely getting blown away by Trillion's attacks. So Trillion's attacks generally have a knockback effect, which means that my double envoys will be sent all around the battlefield.
Oh my god.
Well, I can't approach him right now because that red aggro range is actually from Trillion's hand over there. He's gonna do a laser beam too.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
So
it gets
you want-
annoying.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like step back for a bit.
Prepare yourself.
You can
Yeah, you were.
flame dragoning all over.
So it's very
great.
important to have either an MP bar or an affection bar raised in order to move around the way you want to.
Yeah, because right now you're using only your affection bar still instead
Yeah.
of your actual NP.
Let's see, let's move us around a little bit. Look, we're in battle! Whoop! So that purple meter
Yeah,
down
you
there,
can see it over there, on that side.
that's the.
I don't know if you guys like did they actually see it.
Yeah, I think so. So once that is completely depleted, you will start using your HP and MP, and also, kind of more importantly, you won't be able to retreat from battle. So you really have to pay attention to that.
We got moves that means real life.
Oh wow.
Okay, so Trillion is using his swallowing vortex attack.
Oh, he sucked you in.
Yeah, so that means that if I stay here, then I'm going to die. There's no aggro range for this attack, but it means I have 4 turns to get out.
It's
And
gonna
if I'm within the purple region, that means that I'm
You're
going
dead.
to get swallowed by the vortex. Yeah.
Which doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Is that,
So,
is that a one-hit kill?
Yeah, definitely is. If you can tell, every time I move forward, I'm actually getting sucked in a bit as well. So, battle
prepare
against.
yourself.
Oh, we're at like 490.
yeah, the numbers change a little bit.
So,
It started out at like
Yeah,
5.
we might need to retreat soon.
Grit your teeth.
Well, before we retreat, let's do our giveaway for limited edition.
Did I survive?
Did you? Yeah, you're alive. Okay, here's the limited edition, guys. So cool. It's a really cool box. It comes in a box, like you were
I
saying,
survived.
with a poster, sticker set, official art book, official soundtrack, and what else? Oh, the game itself. So
Grit your
let's do
teeth.
the giveaway. So here's the question. Let's wait for. Make sure everyone's ready. Are we all ready for the limited edition giveaway question? And we're actually gonna have Maru choose the winner for this one, since Maru is our special guest for today's Twitch stream.
Grit your
Alright.
teeth.
Alright, are you ready? So, create an Overlord. What would you name this Overlord? And what sin would it have?
So, if you were to be in the Underworld,
Fighting against Trillion.
what Overlord would you create based on, like, what would the sin that the Overlord is based on? And it could be, it doesn't have to be the 7 deadly sins, it could be anything you want.
Yeah. It could be anything. It
Underrated.
doesn't have to be a sin. It could even be like,
Grit
I don't
your
know.
teeth.
I'm trying to think of something. Like, oh, I'm an Overlord of Umio. I'm an Umio collecting Overlord. Like, that's a sin. No, it's not. It's a blessing. So go ahead and let's do like 5 minutes for this one. And then at the end of it, we'll scroll through, have Maru shoot one.
This should do
And
it.
so just to repeat, create a deadly sin. What would you name it? And this is for the Trillion limited edition. The poster, sticker set, game, this amazing box that it comes in, as well as the art book and soundtrack.
I'll crush you.
Okay, here we go.
Billy Mays, Overlord of Amazing Deal. That's great.
Oh my god. Oh man, we're getting so intense. Neptune would be the best Overlord. Overlord with pity. Trying to pull out our Neptunia hearts over there. I see what you're doing.
Oh, Overlord Dandy.
Oh my
An
God.
enormous fish with sweet shades.
I
that
can't get mad at people for consuming fish as long as they consume it in class. Oh my goodness.
I'll read.
El Rey Papa, Overlord of Potatoes.
Maru, Lord of Envy.
Yandere, Overlord
Keisha.
Keisha.
Oh no.
Keisha. Hardcore.
Oh, here we go with some gold third talk. My favorite gold third member is actually Esha.
Really?
So yeah, she just has so many cool references and looks cool.
She does.
Oh, please.
She's also got the Dagu.
Oh yeah. Who did not love that? The doggy lady not do that. It's great. Overlord of Lies, Tsundere
With the
personality.
Tsundere personality. What would their name be?
Maru Rouge, Tsundere Overlord.
Asti, Overlord of Prostitution.
Oh my god.
Overlord Ugu, the Overlord of Moe,
Who gives all enemies a heart attack from being too cute. Man, guys, these are great. I didn't even think of any of these. Like, dang. Neptex, Overlord of Wasted Time and Net Means. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
This is a hard choice.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
there's
all
there's a lot of good options.
to you. So maybe at like 4:07, we can announce the winner?
At 4, let's do 406. We'll do 1 more
Grit
minute.
your
Okay.
teeth.
We are like over our hour minute, but
Overlord, Pampa, Overlord of Desu.
oh my god.
It's funny.
Prepare yourself.
Is that all?
Oh, we're at 406. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna choose now. We're
yeah.
gonna choose an Overlord.
I think I have to go with Overlord Uyu, the Overlord of Moe, who
Nice.
gives all enemies a heart attack for
From being too cute. Final Messenger 38. Congratulations, Maru has chosen you to be our winner of the Trillion Goddess Destruction LED. So, congratulations!
Congratulations.
How did you know that Maru loves Moe thing? That's actually like her secret weakness.
It's true.
Not so secret.
Not so secret because
Not
Fegor's
anymore.
pretty Moe. So all of a sudden switched to. Congratulations! Yeah, please send us your email and shipping information, that kind of stuff. We'll message you, send you out this LE. It's really great. This is actually one of my favorite LE designs that we have. Because the box is just picture print, and then you kind of have like this artwork. This was like our favorite artwork. Like
Yeah.
the moment we saw Trillion, we love this art. This is so cool. Alright, so that about wraps up our Twitch stream for Trillion God Destruction. Let's show them how to retreat from this battle so that they can kind of get the gist of what happens when you retreat and that you can retreat and how much time you get.
Retreat from Trillion battle. So instead of killing Fegor, we're going to make her retreat.
We don't want to kill her.
So she's Zeabolos' older sister.
Zeabolos' older sister.
What?
So cute. Yeah, definitely so cute.
You retreated.
Hooray.
You live for another day.
I got 3 cycles and 6 more days, so that's like 28 more days.
Mhm.
So,
So thank you everyone for joining.
oh, and then
wow.
so as you retreat, then
Yeah, I
you'll
totally
also
forgot
see
about
this sequence. You see him,
Trillion is
Trillion's
eating
munching
the
down
Underworld.
on the Underworld.
So the cost of retreating is that he eats the Underworld, and you get less time to train your Overlord as it goes on. And unfortunately, you only have so much of the Underworld that he can eat. Once he gets to the core, it's game over.
Yeah, so,
So right now he's on the
sectors
second
there,
layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty great.
Trillion
Yeah.
Pac-Man. It's true.
So great. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining us on our stream today. Our next stream will probably be Mega Tag Mansion Blonde plus Neptune versus Zombies.
Yes.
So
So,
that's we announced the
forward
release
to
date
that.
for that one, and that was April 26th and April 29th.
29th.
Yes.
Yeah.
So look out for that. Great stuff coming up. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Yay. And that was Ari, Maru, and David from
David.
Idea Factory International. And see you guys
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys.
Oh, coolio.
Bye.
Look here.
Thank you.
Can I see the food? No, not yet.
Mm.
Can you put that down?
Okay. Alright. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Trillion, God of Destruction. March 29th, US.
April 1st.
April 1st,
Europe.
Europe.
Umio, Coolio, signing out. Pre-order the LE. There's a link down there. You guys can check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Check out. Oh, let's